Hey guys, Brandon back here again. I did get an email yesterday. They canceled my subscription to Horror Pack. This will be the last one I'm getting. Not because I quit, but they sent a statement out to us saying they just can't keep the business up running anymore. So, it's sad to see them go, but this Horror Pack right here, July 2025, with the Horror Pack Limited Edition 110, will be their last Horror Pack they're sending out. They're still going to keep the Horror Pack store up and running for like sales and stuff if you want to buy individual movies. But as far as the subscription service, it's gone. It's what I read from that statement, basically. And it's kind of sad. It's a bummer. It's going to be quite a change for my channel, especially because this has been a staple of my channel for over 5 years now, and I've had subscription services in the past closed down, but I mean, like everything else, all good things must come to an end, and so hopefully we get a really good box to go out on. I know the limited edition will be pretty awesome. Just sad that we won't have one for Halloween, so I just thought I'd let y'all know. Don't forget to like my videos, subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell for more videos. I'll find something else on my channel. I may not do many subscription services at all. Like that new one that was before this one I showed y'all. I may not keep it around, so I may not be doing any subscription services in the near future, but I may just go on reviews for a while, maybe show off my collection, show off comics when I get everything cleaned up, whenever that is. But just think I would spend this time just to explain to y'all why this is going to be the last Horror Pack for me, trying to see in what direction I want to take the channel now, because this is it's like a big change. Our July 2025's Horror Pack and our very last Horror Pack. Here we go, guys. I do have this one, but I don't know if I have it on Blu-ray. I have it on DVD. First up, guys, from RLJE. This is a Shudder title also. We have writer of Bubba Hotep and Cold in July is The Pale Door. I might have this on Blu-ray already. I'm not for sure about that. For old time's sake, guys, let's read it. The Dalton gang finds shelter in a seemingly uninhabited ghost town after a train robbery goes south. Seeking help for their wounded leader, they are surprised to stumble upon a welcoming brothel in the town square. But the beautiful women who greet them are actually a coven of witches with very sinister plans for the unsuspecting outlaws, and the battle between good and evil is just beginning. Special features: the making of The Pale Door, filmmaker commentary, editing The Pale Door. From Shudder. Alright. The Pale Door. We got a Shudder title. Alright, here we go. Limited edition Horror Pack 110 and our very last limited edition. Oh, okay. I don't think I've ever seen this one. But it's got cool artwork on the front. And it's in a protective sleeve, so. Here we go. Night Terrors. I don't think I've ever I don't know if I've seen this or not. But it's cool artwork. I'll give you a little. And this is from Scream Team Releasing. And it's just the same artwork, which was the same on the Peltor as well. Same artwork on that. 3 blood-soaked tales of terror. Okay, so it's kind of an anthology. Awesome. I'm all in for that. A resentful older sister fills her brother's head with bizarre tales of terror, blood-soaked memories, and nightmares of perversion after learning that she must babysit and miss a party. Oh my god. That older sister sounds really terrible. I mean, really terrible. In Massacre on 34th Street, a deranged killer dressed as Santa Claus slaughters a house full of squatter punks who don't appreciate the holiday. Okay. In Baby Killer, a distraught professor performs illegal experiments on victims in an attempt to save his dying daughter. Wow. And in Abstinence, a horrifying flesh-eating STD quickly spreads through the college campus. Okay. Full of humor and bloody mayhem. Hardcore on gore. From Big Gay Horror Fan and Wicked Channel. These poll quotes are weird. Special features, commentary, deleted scenes, behind the scenes, trailer vault, photo album, tape head, which is short, pretty cool, and more. There is our very last Horror Pack limited edition that we will be getting. Third up, we have from Scream Media, Morgan Freeman and Cole Hauser in The Ritual Killer. Alright. Says A Deadly Hunt. A detective, Hauser, hunts an international murderer committing ritualistic killings in a small Mississippi town. He seeks help from an anthropology professor, Freeman, who is an expert on the ancient rituals being performed. I don't see any special features. This reminds me of Seven, and it's got Morgan Freeman in it. Just from the whole synopsis, it reminds me of Seven. I wonder if they meant to do that. I don't know. But yeah, we got that. So, I'm going to say it's more of a thriller than horror. Alright, and last up is a Scream Factory release. And this one is Exorcism at 60,000 Feet with Robert Miano, Bai Ling, Lance Hendrickson, Bill Moseley, Adrienne Barbeau, and Matthew Moy. Artwork looks pretty cool. Not gonna lie, artwork looks cool. Alright. Fasten your seatbelts and fly the fiendish skies. We all know that air travel can be hell, but on the last flight of a transatlantic passenger airliner, things turn positively demonic when a pandemic of infernal possessions breaks out, spreading from passenger to passenger and eventually to the pilot. In order to land safely and survive, a priest, a rabbi, and the surviving crew must band together against the most ungodly turbulence imaginable. What? A wild horror comedy. Oh, okay, okay, that's fine. Featuring genre faves Robert Miano, Donnie Brasco, Girls Trip, Bai Ling, The Crow, Lance Hendrickson, Aliens and Pumpkinhead, Bill Moseley, The Devil's Rejects, Kevin J. O'Connor, The Mummy, and Adrienne Barbeau, The Fog and Swamp Thing. Exorcism at 60,000 feet will have you screaming in the aisles. But remember, in case of an emergency landing, please keep your tray tables and crucifixes in the upright position at all times. Alright, and special features behind the screams of Exorcism at 60,000 feet, including interviews with the cast and crew, a cast to die for, stories from the set, Pookie the Wonder Dog's Guide to Practical Effects. Bill's Big Birthday Bash. Bill Moseley on the set of Exorcism at 60,000 feet. Exorcism on Skid Row. And theatrical trailer. Awesome. Pretty cool. So yeah. You can see we got some Blu-ray and DVD set. But if we also flip it over, we got the usual alternate cover art. Yeah, that is pretty awesome. I don't know, I think both art covers are pretty wicked. But, yeah. And there we go. Exorcism at 60,000 feet. July 2025's horror pack. And our very last horror pack we'll be getting. Sad to see them go. But yeah, change is inevitable. So I'll figure out something to keep the channel going. Change it up a little bit. But I'll also leave the horror packs on here so you can go back and watch any of them over the years. And so be safe out there, guys. Treat everybody with respect. And we will see you in the next video. So until next time, guys. Bye.